Project Zomboid is a pretty hardcore zombie survival game with a ton of information to be learned. I've played it on and off since 2016, but I've always just died and alt F4'd within a few minutes or so. With my next to nothing knowledge of the game, I thought it'd be a laugh to see if me, a certified rookie, could survive 7 days. Here's what happened. I'm purred happily. Alrighty, so starting off with the usual thing that I usually do. Look out the windows to see what the zombie and location status is. Right now it's a bit iffy, but now that I can see what's what, I rumble through some cabinets for loot. Rumble? Is that a saying? I don't know, whatever. What I like to do initially at this stage is look for a weapon to arm myself with, which probably most people will want to do when they play this game. More so than other zombie games like say Dead Rising, weapons are super important to your survival in this game. If you don't have a weapon and you get into a scuffle with a few undead, more than likely would be your end. So I just start looking off the bat for a weapon and food. I now decide to get some sheets on the windows just to make my location safer. I'm just trying to use the little knowledge I have of this game to improve my chances of survival, you know. So this little area I started in seems pretty good, nice and basic. Maybe like a room in a house or something. Oh fuck, it's a whole ass building with a bunch of rooms and closets. Now I'm quite concerned about sneaky zombies. Like those ones from Dead Rising 2 off the record that would fake being dead and just lunge at you. Used to scare the piss out of me. Anyway, moving on. These cabinets are useless. There's toss-all in here that I could use unless I want to start an art career. Since this isn't The Sims, I'm definitely not interested in that. I am, however, a little thirsty, so I take this opportunity to gulp down some fresh H2O from this here sink. As of this moment, I haven't really got a plan set in my mind, other than just to find a weapon. I know I want somewhere to hole up and settle down for the week, but other than that, I'm just bumbling through the rooms really, hoping to find something cool. Like a subscriber or two. Being the goofy, fun-loving menace that I am, I decide to throw some metal in the microwave and turn it on. Now I step out my comfort zone by leaving the building to venture out into the wild open world for more shit, and never mind, I'm going back inside. There's zombies out here. Who'd have thunk? Well, this window's locked. Great. On the right side, there's this door here and it's unlocked, so I just haul ass through it and slam it shut behind me. This zombified woman here tries to bamboozle me with a jump scare as if she thinks this is Outlast, but joke's on her. I just jump out the window she broke, so I can escape. Oh shit, our friends are here waiting for me. And I'm bit. Awesome. Well, Viking funeral without a boat or water. Yeah, just a fire, let's go. Right, well after that fiery demise, maybe this attempt will go better. Note to self, don't get bitten. What the fuck, holy shit, I'm dead already. I'm already dead. Literally seconds after spawning in, I get annihilated by zombies. Spawn camping bastards. They must have watched Birdman back in the day, I wonder. So the good news about this attempt is that I'm almost guaranteed to last longer than the previous run. So as per usual, have a gander out the window to see if there are any zombies, or, you know, buildings holding all the weapons and tools around the game. Unfortunately, I wasn't that lucky. But there are no zombies, so I'm not completely unlucky. Now I just gotta search around for a weapon that I can use to defend myself with. Remember, as long as the zombies attack first, whatever I do is considered self-defense, and that should hold up in the Knox County Court. I'm no Saul Goodman, though, so don't quite quote me on that. Don't quite quote me? Yeah. Hey, I catch a knife. Great. Nah, that's alright. Weapon's a weapon, you know. More often than not, I'll try and push them back to the ground and then Sam B curb stomp them to death, but I'll take a knife. I like knives. I love knives. Right, a plan of action here is to make one of these houses my base. Just cover up the windows and hoard a ton of food in the kitchen. That with the unlimited water supply, for now, should allow me to last a fair few days into the 7 days to die. Good joke. Subscribe for that joke. No. Speaking of food, I found a steak, so obviously I lathered that bad boy up in steak seasoning and threw it in the oven, wrapped in foil, to get a nice reverse sear going. While it was cooking up nicely, I used this time to show this zombie here how to properly open a door, because I'm a nice guy, you know? I wanted to inform the poor zombie of what to do. Never mind, I'm just gonna kill him. Oh wow, I hit the wall. Okay, well, maybe the zombie gets scared for me smacking the wall. Maybe it was like, oh shit, that's a hard hit, I don't want to get hit by that. No, I'm kidding, the zombie's dead. Right, now that the steak's done and I'm finished rambling on, I munch it down. Ron would be proud. And then I'll leave the house to go look for some more useful things. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, looking for, or where I'm going. Hey, this building looks cool. I bet it has some good items. Let me just hop this fence and kill these few zombies hanging out. That's more than a few zombies. Ah, I'm dead again. Good. Hey, another addendum. I forgot to enable Corpus Christi. Yeah. I forgot to enable cursor capture in OBS. Don't worry, future past me will get that sorted soon. Last night. 2 nights ago. Writing scripts and recording them days later is a real weird thing. Alright, are you ready to settle in for the long haul? This attempt was the one, sort of. It was a good one. So by now I've died a fair few times, made a number of mistakes, but do you know what that means? I've learned things. I understand things differently now. Ah, damn, I was going to make a Walking Dead reference there, but I don't remember what I was going to go for. Anyway, this is it. This is the run. I will survive. Hey, hey. For 7 days. I'm considering making this little house here my spawn. And by spawn I mean house. Base. Jesus, I'm good at reading. But I decided against it because, I don't know, just cause, I guess. So off I go into the fray, looking for a better suited house for my awesome character to call home. I wonder if there's a camping mod for this game. That'd be pretty cool. So I can just throw up a tent anywhere and make it my base. I mean, it wouldn't really be great to defend zombies, but I mean, it'd be cool. And it would also kind of have to build the TARDIS though, considering all the loot I would need to keep inside it. But anyway, moving on. Hey zombies, what's up? This zombie chick here was placed by God himself to hand or wrist deliver me a lovely digital watch. I want one of these so I can tell the time. That's what watches are for, believe it or not. Alright, so now I just sneak over to this shed because in my mind, sheds should have at least one weapon. Like a spade, or a shovel, or even a cricket bat for Christ's sake. I'm a sneaky snake. No one is sneakier than me. Oh shit, he saw me. Never mind. One thing I read about this game was that the more negative effects you have active, the worse melee damage you do. But you wouldn't think that to be true though, considering how quickly I just blasted these zombies right into the Shadow Realm. You could see I'm just built different, if you ignore all the deaths I've had so far. Now I reckon it's a great time to wash all my clothing due to the blood and dirt on them. Weirdly enough, washing all of my clothes now means that they're all soaking wet and I'm now wet. So that was a great idea. I did the only logical thing in this situation and stripped down to cosplay as Walter White. And this zombie here thought they were being real slick. Thought it was sneaky, but no. I am the sneak. I've maxed that skill out in Skyrim. I've actually not. I wasn't really much of a sneaker in Skyrim. More of a two-hander weapon. Two-hander, but whatever. Right, these crates here give me a rush of dopamine because look at them and tell me there isn't an axe or sledgehammer or something in here. There's no axes or sledgehammers in them. Fuck me silly. At this point I decided to watch TV and read some books for XP and XP boosts, but my dumbass didn't realise I was in direct view of both windows in this room, so well done me. This zombie here decided to educate me about the mishap I made by smashing through the window and trying to ask me if I've heard the good news. I have. It's called Fuck Your Skull. That was aggressive. Side note by the way, that would be a great name for a heavy death metal song. My killing of the zombies has progressed me through the game quite nicely. I'm now up to the Mimic tier boss. I mean, look at this guy. He looks exactly like me. After all that action, I decide it's quite late and my character needs a rest. So I hit the sack for a long night's sleep. And by long night, I mean 5 hours. 5 hours, are you serious? Good on you, bud. At this point, entering day 2, I can now say that this is the longest I've ever lasted in this game. Yeah, I wasn't kidding when I said I'm a noob. I have like less than 1% of all the knowledge of everything in this game. I know nothing. So, this is going well, so far. This is a nice house. I'm gonna settle down here and make it my base. I just gotta hoard all my food here and, you know, it's all good, really. Just gotta hoard my food and cover the windows up. I do want to work in my carpentry skill though, so for some reason, I decided it would be an awesome idea to dismantle my bed. The only bed. The only one in this house that I wanted to make my base. And since I've since I've no clue how to make a new bed, I've just made the executive decision to relocate to a new base. This house next door will do nicely, I reckon. Although, there is a zombie here that thinks... Come on, me, speak. There is a zombie here that thinks she is gonna rent a room. Unfortunately for her, I'm a lone wolf. Oh! Why did I write that? Now that I've cleared the area and established that this house will in fact be my base, it even has 2 beds in case I accidentally dismantle one again, I need to prep it better. I throw some sheets over the windows to give myself some privacy from the prying eyes of the HOA zombies. That's Homeowners Association, by the way. The HOA of this area aren't too accepting of red painted walls, especially when it's painted red with blood. Believe it or not, this is the first gun I've ever found in this game, and it's a cheeky 1911. I really like 1911s. I actually have an airsoft replica of one. It's in my collection of many airsoft replicas. Which leads me to another tangent, in that if, like, this makes me think of how funny it would be if like a zombie apocalypse actually happened, and someone, like, if I was out scavenging, or if just I wasn't at my actual house, like went somewhere else, like a base or something, if someone else broke into my house, or just, you know, walked in the unlocked door, because it's a zombie apocalypse, why am I locking the door, and they went up to my office, they would have a fucking fit over all the quote-unquote guns mounted on the wall. I've got shotguns, rifles, assault rifles, handguns, accompanied by like a dozen knives hanging on the wall. They'd be dead excited and think they've just hit the jackpot, only to like pull one off the wall and realise it's an airsoft gun. So, yeah, I'd like to see their face in that situation. That'd be quite funny. Anyway, back to the game. I send my character to bed after another long day, but obviously turn off the lights to save in the electric bill. That was that word. This time I get a bit more than 5 hours sleep, but my guy still wakes at 20 past 4 in the morning. I'm not sure he doesn't just sleep for 48 hours straight after all the work he does. It's a bit mental. One thing I've just found out in the game is that exercising actually improves your stat, which is not bad. I'm going to try and do that more often. So I tell my character to do an hour of squats to build up those quads. I'm going to be front kicking the shit out of zombies before long. I'm just spinning right now to prolong the time I have in this nice safe house before having to go out into the harsh world. Alright, time to nut up or shut up. Zombieland reference, woo, subscribe for that. I head outside to continue to search for anything good. Preferably I'm looking for a car, but honestly I'm just looking for anything I can use. There are a few zombies hanging around here, like half a dozen or so. Someone should call the police and report a murder, haha. Wait, no, that's a group of crows, not zombies. To deal with them, I just lead a few towards me. I can confidently handle 2 or so at once, but a whole ass horde like that, nah, I'm good. So I deal with these few that have decided to come and say hi. And I'm led to believe that zombies around cars in this game have a chance of carrying the keys to any car, like a car in that area. So I kill some of the zombies, but none of them have keys. They did some damage to me in the form of a cut in my neck. Nothing major, right? You know, just having your neck sliced open. But yeah, no, that's not good. That's not going to end well. Foreshadowing. Thinking the best thing to do right now is to rest up. I just have a little light jog back home, get a drink and chill out. But to be fair, it's hard to chill out when your health is that goddamn low. I mean, look at it. My dude's about to join the zombie party, Christ's sake. I gotta redress this injury so it doesn't get infected, because infections are bad, believe it or not. But even after doing that, I still have these persistent moodles, like negative ones for pain and stress. I get that I'm in pain with a neck injury, but why am I stressed? I mean, you know, I did just fight some zombies, and it's the end of the world, and I almost died to my neck being sliced open, but whatever, man. I don't really have any clue why they're actually there, and I'm not going to the Project Zomboid wiki, because I want everything to be organic in these runs. But nothing's shown up in the health tab, suggesting I have any issues, so my guy's just in pain and stress, for the fun of it. Just like me when I'm at work. I know what the issues are, I know how to fix them, but are they addressed by management? Fuck no. A little too close to home there. I want to get into that greenhouse looking building because I reckon it might have some tools or weapons or something, anything useful. So I kite these zombies away, but while doing so I end up biting off more than I can chew. I keep running into hordes, well, sort of hordes, like just groups of zombies, and I end up forgetting all about the building, so I never come back to it. Excellent, well done. While doing this, or just after it, I don't know, the health icon of mine is absolutely freaking out, and is yeon, that's not an expression, but whatever, back and forth. Again, I've absolutely no idea what it is that's causing that, but whatever it is lowering my health, and is not good for someone that wants to live. You see this? This is bad. This is not good. I'm not in a good situation here. Now that my HP is at a fraction of what it should be, I give up. It's going down. I've eaten, I've rested, I've washed myself, nothing's helped. So I just sit on the floor, clutching closely my trusty crowbar, stripped down to my underwear. And this is it. This is the end.